Right. So, update on the Ranger, Ford Ranger Super Cab Bucky. It is the engine. Second, it's always good to get a second opinion. I always believe, get a second opinion, get a second quote, get three quotes. Yeah, normally get three quotes, but in this case I'm getting two. And well, the first garage that had a look at my Ford Ranger said they don't work on diesel and they don't recondition diesel engines. Then I spoke to another guy who I have used before, my wife has used before, and we weren't totally unhappy with him. Um, he does work on diesel, and he does have an engineer who can take apart the engine, and he's not going on leave. So he said, bring it to him, and he'll have a look. He had a look, and yes, it's the engine. So that van's definitely not going back well, my staff can drive it, but they're not taking it home with them ever. It's too valuable. It'll park here. And oh, one of the other guys crashed the Ford Bantam, which is a cheaper van. It's only a 15,000 rand Bucky, but still, he crashed it twice now. This is the second time reverse crashed it. Yeah, such a bummer. I'm just looking at the fish. I love my fish. I'll show you. Yeah. I love fish. They're the best pets, and they're relatively affordable. Um, I bought in so with my pond anyway. So one of the guys pranged a bucky, and then the other van, the engine is seized, and a lot more going on. I've got so much going on. I can't even tell you all the things. Yeah, I'm not allowed to tell you all the things that I've got going on, all the stresses in my life, all the levels. What I might do is have a monetize this channel, have like a members only section where I talk about heavy subjects, and hopefully only decent people paid to be monetized. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. Um, yeah. Just one day at a time. When I, working very long days, which is good. I owe it to the company and to my staff and to my family to put in more hours, and to myself and to this house. So I am going to put in more hours, and I'm thinking of ways. It's like my escape plan for Wilton Plumbing. Not that I hate plumbing, I just hate owning a plumbing company right now. Very frustrating because I've dedicated my entire life to doing this, to being a successful plumbing company owner of a plumbing company, to be a successful business owner. And I am. I'm successful. I've sent out 10,656 invoices, and some of those invoices were for jobs that took 3 months, some were jobs that took 3 days or 2 days, and that took 3 weeks. So one invoice is not 1 hour. One invoice could be a month or 3 months or 6 months. You never know. Okay, depending on the size of the project. But also sometimes there are lots of little jobs. You can do 10 small, quick, easy jobs, and that's 10 quick, simple, easy invoices. But anyway, so I've been self-sustaining with the plumbing company for 12 years. That's stayed afloat. I haven't gone bankrupt yet in 12 years. So that's something. I kept the plumbing company going for 12 years. The first 6 months to a year, I was doing what I loved, plumbing, and making lots of money, and very excited. It was very exciting the first 6 months. First year started getting a bit rough, and since then I'm just sick of it. I want to be able to switch off, not do it all the time. I would love to have sidelines and side hustles. I've got the Airbnbs. I've got 2 Airbnbs. I would love to build a third Airbnb, but the quotes are too high, And another builder was supposed to give me a quote. I must follow up with him. I'll follow up with him tomorrow, actually, now that I think about it. That could also be a lovely, not necessarily a project, but a nice video for YouTube. The build. Airbnb 3, the build. Okay. I think my wife's coming back now. She's arriving home. She went out to the shops. But yeah, baby steps. And I think one of the main things is I'm going to keep doing YouTube videos, YouTube uploads. I've been getting more subscribers. The subscriber count has gone up. I started at 15, I'm now on 36. And I am getting more views. And definitely, it's very manageable and easy and relaxed the way I do it. Just put the camera up, put it on the stand, and talk. And yeah, just stream of consciousness stuff, blogs. I'm getting quite relaxed and comfortable in front of the camera. It's the norm, or just something I do. It's almost like a chore, like feeding the fish or feeding my dogs and cats and kids and dropping people at school and getting my guys going and processing paperwork. It's just not even a chore, it's a routine. Put the camera up, I film a bit, talk to the camera, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Be interested. It seems like people like food. When there's food involved, I get more likes and subscribes and views. So that's interesting. Don't know if I'd be brave enough to ever film in public. That would take a lot. But who knows? Who knows what can happen in the future? There are lots of... I could film myself, when I start actually taking the time to edit, I could film the outside of a restaurant, I could film myself talking, I could put that together, I could film myself walking in, ordering, I could even get a cameraman or camera person to film me walking in. You never know. Who knows what can happen. Well, if I get good at that, it probably just requires, hi, I'm a YouTuber. I do food blogs. Any chance I could promote your... Promise not to say anything negative. Wink, wink. It'll be good advertising, free advertising and promotion for your restaurant. I have a lot of subscribers. Whatever the line a person tells the restaurant. I suppose if you pre-arrange and you ask permission, it's fine. And in certain cases, maybe buy the food. There's a guy, Rate My Takeaway. What he has a little table that he sets up. He goes in, buys the takeaway, takes it, eats it outside of the takeaway's place, and he's a very popular guy, very successful. Even though it's like, I think he has an editor and a cameraman and all that, and it's super unsophisticated, just a charming guy eating food and talking. I mean, that sounds great. Yeah. Anyway, if there's money in it, I don't mind. I mean, I'll do most things. At this point in my life, if I could make money doing anything ethical, if it's ethical, even if I have to embarrass myself, I'll do it. If I have the time to do it, and it won't have a negative impact on my kids, and it's ethical, it's nothing illegal, but it does require me to invest time and energy and effort, and to learn and to make mistakes and to get it wrong and to look foolish. That's okay. I've had a lot of jobs, and I was bad at all of the jobs in the beginning, and I've studied, and I wasn't good at studying, and I had to learn how to study better. So anyway, yeah, so having a tough time with vehicles at the moment. Just spent an absolute fortune fixing one van. Thank goodness I did that, and I've got that van that I'm going to work out of, and I'm going to be very strict on myself. It's like with savings and emergency funds. In the past, I would have an emergency fund and I would spend it on the first emergency. Whereas now I'm saying, no, that's not an emergency. My credit card bill makes it's not an emergency. Guys wanting to get paid now, it's not an emergency. And the same now with this vehicle. It's like, oh, we're short a van. Maybe I should give the guys my van. No, it's not going to happen. Sorry. So I am good at planning. If I think about it, the fact that I have 3 vans. A month ago I had 3 vans. 2 months ago I had 3 vans. Just they've taken turns which van has a buggered engine, which one doesn't. Which in theory, if I had to, I could save up and fix the Ranger or buy a new engine. I don't like the idea of buying a new engine and the VIN number and the engine number not matching up. Which, yeah. I'm still playing the lotto. Still hoping for a miracle. Still praying that I can take the shortcut or just buy a lotto ticket, win, and then not have to do all the hard labor and the hard work and the sacrifice and the pain, go through all the pain. But I've grown so much and I'm so much stronger, and I like the person I am today, right now. That's also just for today. I like myself just for today, right now. And I don't know if I would, if I won the lotto, I'd probably be an absolute lunatic. I don't know if I might be an asshole. I'd probably kick everyone out of my life out of paranoia that they're going to try and they want my money and they're only around because I'm stinking rich or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, and maybe I would have no motivation to get up and do anything. Maybe I'd just pay people to do everything for all my chores and tasks and all my roles. I'd just pay people to fill in for me, and I'd be this ghost. Yeah, hovering in the background with, the bank details. That's my role. I have bank details, and I'm the only one who can pay. Anyway. So, I've got through a lot of work today. I did a lot of jobs. I did a block job today. What did I do? Well, I fixed a burst pipe, changed the sink mixer, fixed a leak on a toilet, yes. A lot of paperwork, Went and did a quote in a place called Steenberg here in Cape Town. I was productive, got a lot done. I ran the company proficiently and professionally. I was on the ball. It's sustainable the way I'm doing it now. I just have to be healthy and functional and manage my time and my energy and not burn out and not think I'm Superman because I have a good week. And had the staff member who disappeared, he came in today, and I'll be back on Thursday. I gave him another 2 days off. Was it Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah, I gave him another 2 days off. He took 2 days off, and I gave him another 2 days off. He needs to go sort things out for himself. I'm not unhappy with him. He's a good person. He means well. I don't even need to lecture him. He's an adult. And in the future, I would appreciate it. It's kind of common sense. If you let me down, obviously let me know. Sorry, I won't make it in. Not well, or drama, or whatever, too drunk to come to work, or got in a fight, kid is sick. Yeah, just, common politeness and courtesy anyway. So, you can see how this is my brainstorming whiteboard. My low-tech solution. I put this next to my desk, so then when I have a thought or an idea, I write it down, and then I percolate over it, I let it roll around in my mind. And fridge magnets. I must put fridge magnets in my van. But I'm really looking forward to going out and doing more plumbing. And I just apologize when people say, I couldn't get hold of you. I say, I'm terribly sorry, I don't have a secretary at the moment. Really, I thoroughly apologize profusely. Can I come to you now? I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's good enough. And somehow, I'm still getting calls and WhatsApps, and people haven't fired me, divorced me as their plumber yet. Touch wood. But if they do, and it gets really quiet, and I lose all my staff and I become a bucky plumber who does 3 jobs a day, he needs help, I go to the main road and I get a labourer who digs. That's okay as well. I could handle being a small fry bucky plumber and not having that many vans, just having the one really fantastic vehicle that only I drive. That's new. I could deal with that, and I don't take on big jobs as well. That could be quite nice. I could see myself doing more of that. What I would do in that sense then is anyone who resigns, I won't replace them. I'll just take over from them, and don't advertise. But who knows? If the YouTube thing takes off, then maybe I'll be doing YouTube training on plumbing. I worked with an appy today. I worked with an apprentice today, and that was quite nice. It was nice to work with an apprentice and to pass on my experience and knowledge. I enjoy doing that. I would love to have a YouTube channel where I pass on my life experience of running a business, being a dad, maybe being autistic. I could speak about autism and my kids have autism. I could speak about maintaining a home, fish. I could talk about fish. And I could talk about plumbing, pass on my plumbing knowledge, expertise. Yeah, there's all these things, and get better at editing, and maybe teach on how I do editing. What are the processes, and maybe do a bit of streaming at some point. I'm not quite sure where to look. That's why I look around a lot. I suppose I should probably look there. Anyway, I don't know if that makes much difference. I don't know if that's how the cameras work. You're supposed to stare. Oh, so tired. It's been one of those days. But I'm doing this post. It's a long one, boring one. I don't think anyone would watch this, which is fine. Again, it's just the routine, getting the practice in, learning to get relaxed and be myself in front of the camera, and speak in my normal voice, not put on a. I did notice that in a couple of the videos, I speak like the sound of my voice is a bit strange. I don't know if it's nervousness where I'm trying to be heard, so I speak at a different pitch or speak louder, and there it comes. Yeah, it's not great. So this is more about sticking to my commitment of 30 days of posting, and then that could turn into 60 days or 90 days. Just being consistent, doing consistent uploads. And if I ever get to 100 subscribers, then I'll say how I got 100 subscribers, what I had to do. Yeah, I could do like I could start giving advice. I don't really like giving advice. I prefer sharing from my own experience. This is my own experience, take it or leave it. I prefer that. And maybe that's okay. Yeah, maybe I don't have to change that about myself. I don't like giving people lectures. Yeah, I prefer give you a bit of the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but yeah, thank you so much. I hope everyone's having a good week, and you're gonna have a fantastic festive season. I hope the festive season is gonna be restful and a bit of fun, and it's not going to be too cold, or if it is, you get lots of snow. If that's your thing, you like lots of snow, and you do a lot of winter sports if you're in a winter environment. Otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful, warm summer. If you're in a summer climate, and the water is warm, and everyone's healthy and happy. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah. I love cars, but the experience of having every single one of my cars bomb out, get crashed by other people, get destroyed, cost me so much money that could be going into retirement or investing or overseas holidays or family trips or an investment property. See how just blowing so much money on a depreciating asset. You can call it an asset because I make money from my vehicles, but to blow so much money on a depreciating asset and then have other people mess it up, have other people crash it, scratch it. Luckily I've got insurance, but still, My love of vehicles is I think I'm going to focus on my love of Airbnbs and rentals. That's going to be I'm going to mentally push myself in that direction, because that is a good investment of my energies. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to go hit the paperwork again. I got to do now that I work during the day. I have to do paperwork at night. I got a lot of paperwork. But that's money, money, money. That's all money right there. I must remind myself. Go process the money, Dave. Go make some money.